Very good morning and thanks for tuning in to the Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha television. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. Let us start the Breakfast News with the headlines. Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram vote in single-phase assembly polls. A fate of 2,907 candidates being decided for 230-seat Madhya Pradesh Assembly. 209 candidates test their fate for the 40-member Mizoram Assembly, voting under tight security. Prime Minister Modi to travel to Argentina for the G20 Summit. A situation of global economy and trade, women empowerment, infrastructure and sustainable development to be discussed. Bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Trilateral meet with US President Donald Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on the sidelines. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan to lay foundation stone for Kartarpur Corridor in Pakistan today. Union Ministers Harsimrat Kaur Badal and Hardeep Singh Puri to attend the ceremony. Vice President Naidu had laid the foundation stone for the corridor in Gurdaspur on Monday. '49th International Film Festival of India to conclude in Goa today. Legendary screenwriter Salim Khan to be honoured with IFFI's Special Award for his lifetime contribution to cinema. And India to begin their Men's World Cup hockey campaign today to play South Africa at 7 p.m. at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Belgium take on Canada in the second match. Prime Minister Modi wishes success to all the participating teams. First up, all the action from the 5 election-bound states. Well, let us talking about the news from election-bound states. Voting has begun for the Madhya Pradesh Assembly. The BJP is looking for a fourth straight term. And the Congress has fielded 229 candidates, leaving one seat for its ally, Sharad Yadav's Loktantrik Janata Dal. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan is seeking re-election from Budni in Sehor district. The BJP has fielded 227 candidates, while the SP is contesting on 52 seats. The Aam Aadmi Party is contesting the Madhya Pradesh elections for the first time and has fielded 208 candidates. So the BJP is eyeing a fourth straight term in office in the state, while the Congress is hoping to make a comeback. As many as 2,907 candidates, including 1,094 independents, are in the fray. Among the candidates, 250 are women and 5 are from the third gender. The highest number of candidates are in the Megaon constituency in Bhind district. And voting is also underway for the Mizoram Assembly polls. 7.7 lakh voters are eligible to exercise their franchise in the state, where Congress Chief Minister Lal Thanawala is seeking a third consecutive term. The BJP is attempting to dislodge the Congress from its last bastion in the northeast. There are 1,164 polling booths across the state, while an additional 15 special booths have been created in Kanamhum village in Mamit district for the 12,000 Bru voters coming in from 6 camps in Tripura. A total of 209 candidates are in the fray in the state. The Congress and the Mizoram National Party have fielded 40 candidates, while the BJP is contesting in 39 seats. The Zoram People's Movement, an alliance formed by 2 political parties and 4 groups, is contesting in 35 seats. Well, the polling that began at 7 a.m. will end at 4 in the evening. For the first time in the state's election history, all the polling booths have been connected through wireless communication to help in the timely reporting of every deployment and the progress of the polling. The Mizoram police had formed 84 flying squads, 39 dynamic checkposts, 80 static surveillance teams and 80 quick response teams across the state to prevent any unlawful activities. The Mizoram police is being assisted in its poll-related activities by 40 companies of the Central Armed Police Forces comprising personnel from the BSF, SSB, CRPF and the Assam Police. All right, we have with us our colleague Akhilesh Suman joining us live from Aizawl. Very good morning, Akhilesh. So the voting has begun in Mizoram. Of course, this coming in the backdrop of some tension that had happened. But, you know, the state has traditionally seen a good voter turnout. What can we expect in the day?
Yeah, actually, you can expect more turnout this time because I came here at 6:30 in the morning. This is Aizawl North 2 Assembly constituency, and it is also home of Mr. Joram Thanga, who had been the former Chief Minister of the state. And I can see that from 6:30 in the morning, people were sitting in the benches. And here arrangement of benches have been made for voters so that they'd be at peace and at calm. So, you know, Mizoram has been a unique state in one thing, that here you can see the young boys and girls sitting here, and they are from Mizo People's Forum. Mizoram People's Forum is one organization that helps voters to give them slips, and you don't need political parties to sit before the polling station and create some sort of competition among themselves. So Mizo People's Forum, a non-government organization, they give slip and they facilitate the voters here. So in that way, Mizoram facilitates its people, and you know, the state election machinery has also been very proactive. And you know that if you go to the other areas like Brew is one of the major enthusiasm in the state. Yes. And it is also unique as far as I am telling you that in the beginning there was opposition in the Mizoram state and among the social organizations against the Brew voters. But once it was finalized that yes, Brew voters will come from Tripura and vote inside Mizoram and then will go back, the social organization started welcoming them. So in that way, you know that Mizoram is very conducive and very, you know, welcoming state as far as election area is concerned.
And Akhilesh, of course, speaking about the key candidates, apart from Chief Minister Lal Thanola, there are a number of candidates. Of course, we have the Mizo National Front as well, the Congress Party, and the BJP, of course, is trying to make inroads in the state as well. So tell us about this key contest that is going to be watched today.
Yeah, that is, you know, one of the most interesting things that 5 of the major Congress leaders had joined, you know, either MNF or BJP. So in that way, Congress is in a challenging position, and Congress has been challenged by not only Mizo National Front, and if you go by the traditional, you know, the changing pattern in the state, Mizo National Front should be the incumbent. But to challenge both Congress and Mizo National Front, there is now Joram People's Movement. They are coalition of 6-7 political parties and smaller political parties, and they have created a coalition to challenge both the giants Congress and Mizo National Front. But to add to that, to add to a flavor in that way, BJP has also jumped the gun, and 39 candidates BJP has fielded. And you know that the whole you know, narrative of the state has changed. Yes. Both parties, you know, Mizo National Front and both Congress started attacking BJP. So BJP has become suo moto, one of the major opposition. Yes. So it will be interesting to see that how many votes and how many seats BJP gets. But in a way, it has become almost a four-cornered contest in the state, and it is going to be more interesting than the earlier, you know, assembly polls.
Absolutely. So Mizoram is one of the 5 states where Congress party is still in power, and for the BJP, of course, it is a crucial box to be ticked to reach the goal of ruling the Northeast. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for all those updates there. We'll keep coming back to you through the day today. And while Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram vote, whirlwind campaigning by various political parties is on in the remaining two states of Rajasthan and Telangana that will vote on 7th of December. Prime Minister Modi will be in Rajasthan today, where he will hold two rallies. His rallies will be held in Nagpur and in Bharatpur. The Prime Minister was in the state earlier this week, where he addressed three rallies. And speaking about the other election-bound state, and that is that of Telangana, Prime Minister Modi campaigned in the state of Telangana on Tuesday, and he called TRS and the Congress the two faces of the same coin who are indulging in dynastic and vote bank politics in the state. He added that Chief Minister KCR did not fulfill his promises of development. He also urged the people to vote for the BJP in order to enable development in the state.
The BJP's Telangana campaign getting a boost with Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing rallies in Nizamabad and Mehboob-Nagar. Criticizing the Telangana Rashtra Samiti government, the Prime Minister said even 4.5 years after its creation, the state is still lacking development. Accusing both the Congress and the TRS of perpetuating family rule, the Prime Minister urged voters to remember the sacrifices of Telangana martyrs and ensure no Congress candidate won.
विकास के लिए तेलंगाना बना, अन्याय के खिलाफ लड़ते लड़ते तेलंगाना बना, लेकिन इन्होंने आकर के खुद ने भी पहले से ज्यादा अन्याय करना शुरू कर दिया, विकास की बातें छोड़ दी और जातिवाद की राजनीति करने पर तुले आए.
Addressing a public rally in Nizamabad, Modi said Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao promised to make Nizamabad a city like London, but the city is still grappling with basic amenities like shortage of water, electricity and roads. He said the Telangana government had failed the youth and farmers.
मुख्यमंत्री जी कहते थे कि मैं निजामाबाद को लंदन बनाऊंगा, स्मार्ट बनाऊंगा, लेकिन यहां तो बिजली, पानी, सड़क ऐसी सुविधाओं के लिए भी ये निजामाबाद के लोग तरस रहे हैं.
The Prime Minister also said the Telangana Chief Minister did injustice to the state by not joining the centre's Ayushman Bharat scheme. The Prime Minister said had Sardar Patel not liberated the state from Nizam's rule, Indians would still have needed a visa to visit Hyderabad. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And Congress President Rahul Gandhi, TDP President N. Chandrababu Naidu and the leaders of other alliance partners for the Telangana Assembly elections will participate in a joint rally at Khammam. The Congress, TDP, CPI and Telangana Jan Samiti have formed the Grand Alliance for the 7th of December polls. The leaders are also expected to participate in road shows during the campaign for the elections. Rahul Gandhi and UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi had participated in an election rally in Medchal on Friday. And staying with Telangana, the Congress party on Tuesday promised to give free power supply to all the temples, mosques, church and other places of worship and judicial powers to the Waqf board if it came to power in Telangana. The manifesto unveiled also talked about a plan for the minorities to allocate and budget in proportion to their population. The party promised to waive crop loans up to 2 lakh rupees in one go. The Congress party also said that ex gratia will be given to the families of farmers who committed suicide after the formation of Telangana. According to the manifesto, unemployment allowance of 3,000 rupees per month would also be given to the jobless youth. The party is expected to release its manifesto in Rajasthan today. And the BJP released its election manifesto in Rajasthan on Tuesday. Party's Gaurav Sankalp Patra was released by Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje. The manifesto promises education of girls and empowerment of farmers. The manifesto also promises 50 lakh jobs in the private sector in the next 5 years and 30,000 jobs in government sector every year. Raje also said that her government fulfilled 630 of the 665 promises made in the 2013 Rajasthan manifesto. Remember, polling for the 200 member state assembly will take place on 7th of December.
राजस्थान में बड़े नगरों का विकास और नगरों का विकास इस प्रकार से हुआ जो देश के बहुत कम राज्यों में हुआ है। ये वसुंधरा जी की पहली टर्म में भी हुआ। रूरल आउटरीच का भी एक प्रयास हुआ और उसके साथ साथ इस बार जो ये इकोनॉमिक मॉडल, क्योंकि केंद्र में भी अपनी सरकार है और दोनों के संयुक्त प्रयास के साथ ये जो साधनों को गरीब तक पहुंचाना, और जो मुख्यमंत्री जी कह रही थी कि 3.5 लाख लोग आए और वो सब लाभार्थी थे, ये उनका अधिकार था। हम लोग चाहते हैं कि देश में कोई ऐसा परिवार ना बचे जिस तक सरकारी साधनों का और उसके माध्यम से गरीबी उन्मूलन की जो योजनाएं हमारी हैं, गरीबी से मुक्ति प्राप्त करने की जो योजनाएं हैं, जो उसका लाभ उस तक ना पहुंच पाए।
किसानों की आय, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है हम लोगों को कि उसको दुगना करने की जरूरत है। अगर उसको हमें दुगना करना है तो फसलों की लागत का 1.5 गुना भाव उसके अंदर मिलना सुनिश्चित करने की दृष्टि से हमने एमएसपी की खरीद की प्रक्रिया को अधिक पारदर्शी और सुदृढ़ बनाने का काम करेंगे। किसानों की आय को कृषि केंद्रित 250 करोड़ रुपए का ग्रामीण स्टार्टअप फंड अलग से हम बनाने का काम करेंगे, क्योंकि जैसे हमने आईटी के अंदर पैसा दिया है स्टार्टअप फंड्स के लिए, उसी तरीके से हम मानते हैं कि पढ़े लिखे बच्चे इस कृषि केंद्रित 250 करोड़ का ग्रामीण स्टार्टअप फंड्स का फायदा ले सकेंगे। सहकारी कृषि ऋण के विस्तार के लिए नए सदस्यों को ऋण देने के लिए हम लोग अभियान चलाकर 1 लाख करोड़ के सहकारी ऋण अगले 5 साल के अंदर देने का काम करेंगे।
And BJP President Amit Shah is slated to address election rallies in Telangana today. On Tuesday, he addressed rallies in Rajasthan, where he said that the Congress has no leadership or programs. At a meeting in Jalore, he reiterated that the BJP government is committed to sending back illegal migrants. Amit Shah also exuded confidence that the BJP is going to form the government in the state of Rajasthan. And praising Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje for the financial management, he said that the BJP government increased the state's revenue and put it on the path of growth and development.
हमारे विरोधी एक कहावत कहते हैं, क्या एक बार कांग्रेस आती है, एक बार भाजपा आती है, एक बार भाजपा आती है, एक बार कांग्रेस आती है। मगर मित्रों, मैं आज झालोर की धरती पर से डंके की चोट पर कहना चाहता हूं कि यहाँ फिर एक बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनने वाली है।
The BJP president also held a roadshow in Udaipur and addressed several public meetings in Sirohi and in Pali. Those were all the election-related news, and let's get to some other news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will leave for Argentina today to attend the G20 Summit. And ahead of the visit, the Prime Minister, in a series of tweets, informed that G20 participants will review their work of the last 10 years and deliberate on issues like global economy, trade, women empowerment and sustainable development. The Prime Minister said that G20 has made commendable efforts to promote cooperation among leading global economies. The Prime Minister added that India's contribution to global economic growth and prosperity underlines our commitment to building consensus for fair and sustainable development, which is the theme of the summit. The Prime Minister will also hold bilateral meetings with the Chinese President Xi Jinping and also trilateral meet with US President Donald Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on the sidelines of the summit. Prime Minister Modi will also meet United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, presidents of Argentina and Chile and German Chancellor Angela Merkel. And on the bilateral meetings, the Prime Minister said that these meetings are wonderful forums to exchange views on bilateral matters of mutual interest.
This is a very short visit. In and out, he will be on the ground for just 48 hours in Buenos Aires. And therefore, in those 48 hours, there will be the multilateral meetings, the sessions of the G20, as well as is usual practice at international conferences and gatherings, bilateral meetings in the margins of the summit. At the 10th anniversary of the G20, it is certainly our expectation that the leaders will also reflect on what has been achieved in the past 10 years and what we can look forward to in the next 10 years.
And a book on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's style of governance will hit the stands this week. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley released the book titled Making of New India on Tuesday in the presence of President Ram Nath Kovind at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Now, the book is an effort to explain the Modi government's policies in diverse fields from handling of the Doklam crisis to demonetization and the ordinance against triple talaq. It focuses on Prime Minister Modi's image as an hands-on decision maker with an undiluted emphasis on efficacy and accountability ahead of the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. It has been put together by nationalist think tank Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Research Foundation and the members of the Niti Aayog. Now, speaking at the occasion, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that the growth in the country has improved due to the reform measures taken by the Narendra Modi government. President Ram Nath Kovind received the first copy of the book and he said that contemporary governance has played a vital role in giving shape and form to an all-inclusive idea of New India.
It is in this respect that contemporary governance has played a vital role in giving shape and form to this all-inclusive idea of New India. Inclusiveness is more than just a slogan. The government has taken this philosophy to the center of its policy making. Numerous measures have been taken to ensure that socio-economic groups, communities and regions that had so far been left behind in the India growth story are mainstreamed in a holistic manner.
Today at a stage where infrastructure growth is much higher, we are at a stage where we've eased the environment and the process of doing business. We've eliminated charges of corruption into decision-making which used to come. And a large benefit of this resource is being transferred to the average citizen, more particularly the deprived ones.
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu called on the United Nations and other multilateral organizations to chalk out a strategy to extradite economic fugitives. Addressing the City Global Textiles and Conclave 2018, organized to commemorate City Diamond Jubilee celebrations on Tuesday, the Vice President said that the world leaders he met during his visits to Europe, Latin America and Africa appreciated India's development story. He added that there was a tremendous interest in India's growth story. The Vice President also called for modernization of textile industry by providing required skills, investment and market to recapture India's past glory in the textiles sector. He added that being the second largest employer after agriculture accounts for 21% of employment. He also presented the Lifetime Achievement Award and 5 Pioneer Awards to eminent personalities from the textile sector for excellence.
Everything should be within the system. The problem of now liquidity crunch and all, why it has come? Let us be frank. Because of the actions of few black sheep, the entire industry is now getting affected. It's a very serious problem. All of us have to introspect. Politicians have to introspect. Industry also has to introspect. Businessmen, few people, they have taken the system for a ride. And banks lent money left and right. I don't know whether keeping their eyes open or closing their eyes open. Reserve Bank also did not do anything at that time. And now, they have tightened everything, and the result, there are problems. And these problems has to be analyzed, understood, and Reserve Bank and Government of India must have a regular, continuous dialogue. There is no question of who is powerful, who is final. Final are the people, their interest.
On to the other top story this morning. Union Ministers Harsimrat Kaur Badal, Hardeep Singh Puri and Congress leader Navjot Singh Sidhu will attend the groundbreaking ceremony of the Kartarpur Corridor on the Pakistani side today. The foundation stone of the corridor linking Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan's Kartarpur to Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in India's Gurdaspur district will be laid by Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan. The Kartarpur Corridor will facilitate visa-free travel of the Indian Sikh pilgrims to Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Kartarpur and is expected to be completed within 6 months. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Punjab Chief Minister Amarinder Singh had laid the foundation stone of the corridor in Gurdaspur on Monday. Well, the sports news now, and after the grand opening ceremony of the 14th Men's Hockey World Cup 2018 in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday, the stage is all set for the top 16 teams to compete for the coveted title. The group stage matches will begin from today, with India taking on South Africa in the Pool C encounter, while in the opener, Belgium will take on Canada. 8-time Olympic champion India's only glory at the World Cup came way back in 1975, and the hosts will be looking to create history this time. Now ranked 10 places above world number 15 South Africa, India will go into the tournament as one of the favourites. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended his wishes to the 16 teams that are participating in the tournament. Through his Twitter handle, the Prime Minister welcomed all the teams and said that the tournament will be a treat for the sports lovers. And the 49th edition of the International Film Festival of India will conclude in Panaji today. Legendary screenwriter Salim Khan will be honoured with IFFI's Special Award for his lifetime contribution to cinema at the closing ceremony. Now, 212 films from 68 countries were showcased to packed audiences during the 9-day event. The Indian Panorama section also showcased 26 feature films and 21 non-feature films from India. While Israel was the focus country this year, Jharkhand was the focus state. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Breakfast News. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.